Hey, what is going on, everyone? It is David Palmer, the Leo King, and we are here live for spiritual dance music for this full moon in Aquarius for August 14th and 15th of 2019. It's because this full moon is happening technically on the 15th, but I am not going to do spiritual dance music at 5:30 a.m. So, even though that would actually be really cool, but I don't know how many people are ready to just go start dancing in the morning and work, and I don't know if I could get Craig here. Actually, Craig would be here at 5:30 in the morning. I probably would not want to be here at 5:30 in the morning. But anyway, long story short, we are here, if you've never watched this show on highvibe.tv, where we are going to mix the astrology, always on a new and full moon. We combine that with channeling the astrology to you, then putting it into a tarot card understanding, and then a prayer, and we set the intention, or we release, and especially on this full moon, we are releasing to also birth something very new. Now, this is a very unique full moon in Aquarius since, one, the Sun and Venus are in perfect conjunction point in opposition to this full moon, and this is the first time that we have had a full moon in Aquarius for a while now, a couple years, without this south node here, and especially last year, this, remember, was an eclipse zone, so no full moon in Aquarius eclipse anymore. Thank God, everybody. And this is activating a lot, this full moon. This is activating this Venus energy. This is activating the Uranian energy, of course, because Uranus has just gone retrograde. And, of course, this is Aquarius. It's all about change and radicality and connection. But, I want to bring up something. There is something about all these different highways and super highways of the universe that Uranus and especially Aquarius brings. And Leo is much more of I'm a king in a kingdom here in this place. So it's kind of this is definitely bringing a lot of people, a lot of roads, a lot of super highways in the universe, especially with Saturn in the South Node, of course, which are in their conjunction, which means that there's a lot of karma, especially that's in Capricorn right now. So there's all this old karma and even this feeling of destiny with Neptune and sextile and yachting with Pluto as well, which Pluto is making an exact quincunx over to the Sun-Venus conjunction, which is happening, which is very intense because there is this massive change that must happen, especially when it comes to any blocks that are blocking us from the heart. But, we all have our own roads, so it might be weird, It might be you love someone or you love some project or you love something, but it might be going a different direction. And then you're seeing yourself in another direction, and that's bringing love. So there's love everywhere, but it's how do you bring it to every little part of the world and every person and everything, This could be a little bit confusing with the opposition point of this full moon because it almost, in many ways, brings up so many different super highways. Oh, maybe it's the ring. I think we got it fixed now. Anyway, this is one of those weird moments of superhighway to love. But on superhighways, it's fast. Remember, Mercury is coming out of its shadow period. So when Mercury comes out of its shadow period, it's pretty intense because it's full speed ahead again. Let's go in Leo. Let's figure out love. We got Mars in Leo coming towards Regulus on this full moon. But more importantly, it's coming on top of where the solar eclipse was of August 21st of 2017. So we are removing these last couple of years and starting this whole fresh new slate of where the kingdom lies and where the superhighways that we're going to bring out really fast. It's not like we have to, with Saturn and Capricorn, there is kind of this I don't want to say delay, but we do have to build these roads. But there is something about a lot of things that have waited a long time to come together at this point. You're not going to want to waste this 5-week cycle of all this Venus, Mars, Juno activity. And remember, we have Venus and Juno really close with Mars in between. We've got this center point of this true understanding of this beauty that we want to see in our lives and reflection of the love that we have. So this is definitely a point where, and I've been saying this one a lot, twin flame energy, whether that's coming on or old twin flames realizing that isn't one, this is, I'm just going to call that one out. So, there's a lot of that stuff going around right now. I'm just going to put that shit out there. Also, I did a special video going really deep into this for an hour and 22 minutes because, we're going to spend most of this show doing the dance part of it and doing the release. That's so important. And, of course, the prayer and the tarot reading. So, of course, you can watch Deep Astrology, but if you want to go deep into just this subject, that actually goes deep into this whole entire thing about this passion of Venus that's happening right now. Definitely check it out. It's at highvibe.tv. It's super easy. It's just right there on the front page, or just go under the content. You'll find it under the paid video section. So this releasing is going to be releasing us from where we bug out or where we are feeling disconnected. We need to release where we're feeling disconnected from love. And whatever those blocks are, and whatever those things that are not serving us anymore, and to serve ourselves an extra dose of magical happiness and love right now. That is so important. So this is what we are going to set that intention for this full moon ceremony today. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. I'll be back with you in one sec.
Slick in my way since days of deep classic.
All right, let's get to this tarot card. We're going to see what the tarot has to say for this full moon in Aquarius, this Leo energy. There's a lot of energy. It's almost like it can be a little bit draining. You can feel a little bit at this point, I want to say, just like, whoa. I mean, we've been through eclipses and then waiting for Mercury to come out of shadow, and then there's been a lot of aspects with Sun and Venus. Like, we have just not really had a moment of just, oh, yeah, we're just kind of chilling. Like, no, this is just like, show up, show up, show up, show up, show up, show up, show up. So it's definitely a lot of energy. First card that we got for this full moon is the Cancer I Feel card. So I'm doing the Black Moon astrology deck. The reason why I think that this card is so important for us is to truly understand that this is deeply about reconnecting to our feelings again. This really makes sense with this North Node in Cancer during this eclipse. Or not eclipse, sorry, this full moon. I'm so used to revisiting an eclipse cycle. But remember that this full moon is also ending the lunar eclipse of the last one. So all of the feelings that were changing a month ago are all kind of culminating to this full moon and releasing those. So we are releasing a lot of old feelings. We are bringing in a lot of feelings as well to reconnect. So this is a really deep disconnection that is like, these feelings are done. And you might even feel like, wow, I can't believe I don't feel this way anymore about this energy at one time that I had put my energy into, or I had loved, or, you know, there's a lot of relationship stuff going on with Venus on the sun right now with the moon. And these are benefics with the sun there. And there's this, you know, very intense sun in Leo and dignified aspect. So it could be very intense about the shifting of feelings and the disconnection and the reconnection, or there's a lot going on. I mean, just imagine a switchboard full of like just chit back in the 30s, like switchboard, you know, with phones, like just chit, you know, or do we have feelings still? No? Okay. Do we have feelings? Hell yeah, we do. Okay. You know, it's pretty crazy. Second card that we got is the Pluto transformation card. Wow. It's interesting to see Pluto is in quincunx too, the sun during this full moon. We also have Pluto actually in semi-sextile to this full moon. So this is definitely going to be a complete wash of energy into we're bleaching. We are bleaching everything and really starting from this fresh new state when it comes to our projects, our money, our relationships, our feelings, our heart space. This is our heart really getting a nice deep clean out. But I will say, when you mix Pluto and Cancer, some people might try and be holding on to emotion that they know they don't feel anymore, and to be careful of that. That isn't taking you down the right road, especially since Pluto's in Capricorn. So I definitely feel that this is trying to say, like, you know, Cancer and Pluto definitely is also an understanding of survival. You know, last time Pluto was in Cancer was during the Great Depression, you know? So, like, there is this kind of depression, I would say, that is a collective Great Depression that might not be in the physical sense of, you know, waiting in the food lines for soup, but waiting in the food lines for emotion of love that we have been in. That is trying to be, not just trying, that is being healed right now. Our challenge through this full moon is the Yod Destiny. And it's interesting to see that this Yod Destiny card, because we have had these Yod. So Destiny is something that is very potent. And the challenge is if you are denying the destiny that's in front of you. So I think it's also a challenge of determining what the destiny is, because with this full moon in Aquarius, you can see destiny in a lot of different places. Which destiny to pull is going to be the issue. One, what feels the best? With Jupiter and Sag, I think, especially during this full moon, there's a part of us that needs to go on the exploring to see if we feel and where we connect. And that's going to help us. So you can't be afraid to jump over the fence and explore, to feel, to know what is really your destiny right now. That's going to be a challenge. I will bring that one up pretty intensely. Our overall card we got is the Sun card. Wow, this is about really aligning with our soul after that, once we've made that destiny choice that really has made us feel this is 100% who we are, where we're going to be, and what's going to be happening in our lives. So with the Sun and Leo, especially of what we love the most, but we do have to go deep into understanding what those feelings feel like. We do have to base our heart off what feels the best. And with Leo and feeling, I'm telling you, you know. It's the way that I know which track is the bomb to play and which one is not. It's like I won't even play a song up here I don't want. I don't take requests. DJs do not take requests, by the way. If a DJ takes a request, they ain't no DJ, unless they're a wedding DJ. And I ain't no wedding DJ, and I ain't the wedding singer like Adam Sandler in that movie. That's not me. So, opposite of my energy. Our spiritual advice card is the air card of communication. So we are definitely needing to be very clear and communicate to everybody what our feelings are, what the depth of the truth is, what we feel the destiny might be between all parties, all projects, all situations, what our soul wants, in order to see if that's what's going to pan out during this next month, especially with all these crazy energies that are happening with Mars, Venus, Juno, the Sun. It's intense. So this is definitely going to be about communicating your feelings to the very deepest truth to bring transformation. Because if you can't bring the deepest truth, then you're going to feel like you're missing out on something. The Yod. Definitely going to be a weird destiny choice here. A very weird angle. And we've just been through a bunch of Yod energy with the Sun Venus. So this makes a lot of sense to me that we pulled this card. But it's going to be the expedition to feel and to see what that experience is going to be. Then we'll know exactly from our soul what it is. So communication is going to be our spiritual advice through this full moon cycle, and to communicate, especially with Mercury and Leo and squaring over to Uranus. You know, you definitely don't know it all. So you're definitely going to have to come into a place where, what is it? Asking questions or just speaking from your truth. Maybe some people are afraid to be more honest than others. Like somebody like me, I'll just drop you everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? So, pretty intense. Now, this is where we go into the prayer part of this, and then we are going to go live into spiritual dance music. Dear God, Creator, and all the love of the universe combined that comes through that divine source, I ask you on this full moon to help us reconnect with love. I know that you teach us love in many ways and that love is here all the time. And I ask you to help everybody out there during this cycle and this full moon to find where that disconnection process taught them the love that they want to feel. To have everybody know that things that don't work out or things that didn't work out in the past was all meant to understand love better, love of themselves, love of you, love of this whole world more. I ask you to help us reconnect love, to bring it on this planet so this planet feels the love again. To help people refocus their perceptions, to refocus their connections on being more loving, on not being so judging, to help us realign with the truth of who we are in heart, and to help us find those projects, those partners, those people that you have brought us down here on earth to connect with that truly align with that truth of who we are inside and accepting as you accept us as we are every day. I ask you to help people truly be back into the place of accepting of oneself as they are, as you created them, Lord, because I know that you create perfectly. And perfectly is not perfect. I want you to help people understand when they look at the building or they look at a street, that that is a creation through humans. But when they look at a tree or when they look at space or when they look at earth, that that creation is not in perfect lines and it is through you. And to remember that in this world that we live in, that the happiness in the heart is not by what we think of the perfection of what we create, but the perfection of accepting the love as we are through your unique creation of each other and ourselves that you beam your light through every day. Thank you so much, Lord. I know that you have our back. I know that you protect us every day. I know that you give everybody the guidance through their intuition, through their love, and through the feelings. And I hope you, and I know and I want to help you at the same time with sending you my love back. But I ask you to help people in this time to get back into understanding this underlying question that doesn't need to be a question anymore, that if they are truly happy or if this is the right thing, give them the answers through your love even stronger to help them know that love in themselves guides the way. Amen. So, amen, Craig says. Amen, amen, amen. Oh, man, he's all fired up over here. So if you never watched this show before, this is a crazy show because this is not the way it's just going to be. Craig spends a bunch of time while I'm doing readings in here. We've set it all up. He's got awesome graphics. We have got lights, total shows, multiple cameras. You are in for an amazing time. This is where I did this show. It's coming up on 10 freaking years, October of 2009. Will be when I first started doing astrology, house music, in a show called Mingle, which started on Soul Garden back in the day with Christopher Witecki. He is the man who helped me create this show. I want to send him love on this Leo Aquarius. I know that he's out there always. Him and I are brothers always, and I just want to send him love too. And, I'm here almost 10 years later still doing this show. It blows my mind. But on the internet too, which is kind of crazy. And then before this show, I don't know. People don't know this. But I used to DJ on the radio in Argentina, being in America, though, for Where's the Culture House Music Radio. And I used to do it every Sunday in 2008 and 2009 before I started this show. So really, been showing up on the airwaves, DJing every time I can, but especially it was week after week after week, and now I do it just twice a month. But, this show has always been built about helping you get back into the rhythm of yourself, the rhythm of your soul. Turn off your TV, put on some good speakers or your headphones right now, because I am here to channel all this energy, to help you release, to come into yourself, to dance it out, to have a great time, to smile. We all have a great time in the chat. Please share this. Please get this out there. You can watch this after it's done, always on High Vibe TV for free, and on the apps. And on the apps, if you're in your car and you want to listen, you just swipe up after you watch the video, and you can still be on your phone. It's like YouTube Premium. It's pretty cool. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Check out this awesome video, too. It's so amazing. Passion of Venus that is coming through. Oh, my gosh. Let me give her a little pat on the back. Bam! Passion of Venus. Check it out. $10 only. Bam! Hour and 22-minute video. Deep astrology style. Let's get going. This is going to be a crazy show. I've got some crazy Aquarian energy going to come through with this one. And I got some crazy Leo coming through on this one. You're not going to want to miss it. Here we go. This one's going to be a good time. And I love you all very much. I thank you so much for being here. And I will see you all in the chat. And let's have the time of our lives, because why not? There's nothing better else to do in this world. So sorry, there's a bunch of tracks I'm trying to get together for this, because I'm going to do a crazy intro like I always. I'm going to blow your guys' mind tonight. So let's have some fun. I went a little overboard, but that's how I like to do it. And let's roll.
Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here's American gladiators.
We want your Here's boy bands, here's Mackers, here's Britney, here's Cola, here's pizza, here's TV, here's some rock, and some roller. Watch commercials, more commercials. Watch Jerry, not Oprah. Buy a better life from the comfort of your sofa. Here's popcorn, here's magazines, here's milkshake, here's blue jeans, here's padded bars, here's armpit wax, here's football shirt, here's baseball cap, here's laptop shirt, here's video game, here's Cola Light, here's gin soda, here's filter six, here's college minutes, here's all my life, here's plastic.
The sound resonates within the depths of my soul, strumming on my heartstrings as the echo lends my heart home. My wanderlust spirit indulges in the sweet melodies, where minds are free, souls are nurtured, and love is without measure. My universe is painted with vivid colors. The song is the brush, blessed are my ears, channels of the ever-reverberating channel, strings to a sunrise dimensions. Feel the flow through the sky. Open your soul to the energy, to the energy, to the energy, to the energy, the energy, the energy, the energy, to the energy that flows within. Imagine yourself above a cloud, traveling to another world. But this time throughout dimensions of the music you're hearing. This is my passion and all I've got. Another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension full of emotion, full of emotion, 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 full of emotion, full of emotion.
are using a great deal of engine power, the noise level in the airplane will increase to the point that you won't hear any calls unless you turn up your volume control. Experienced pilots make it a habit to increase their volume just prior to takeoff, thereby eliminating the chance of missing an important call. Here's a transmission that pilots in slow aircraft will sometimes hear. 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 Slow aircraft will sometimes hear immediately after takeoff.
King's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day similar, the sun will set on mountain and will rise with you as the new king.
This will all be mine?
Everything.
Light touches. What about that shadowy place?
That's beyond all rulers. Must never go there, son.
But I thought a king can do whatever he wants.
Of this more than being king, getting your way all the time.
Your bank card, your license, your thoughts, your fears. No SIM card, no disco, no photo, no here. Your blood, your sweat, your passions, your regrets, your profits, your time off, your fashions, your sex, your pills, your craft, your taste, your rap, your raps, your balls. We want your soul. Your house, your phone, your life, your cash, your house, your phone. We want your soul. Your house, your phone, your life, your cash, your house, your phone. We want your soul. Your habits, your crafts, your fears. Give us your address, your shoe size, your years, your digits, your plans, your number, your eyes, your schedule, your desktop, your details, your life. Show us your children, your thrills, your home. Here, take a minute, take control, take a look.
ground, a pilot taxis and makes his engine run up at relatively low power settings. Thus, the cockpit remains relatively quiet. You have no difficulty in hearing any transmission made to you by the tower. Once you're airborne and are using a great deal of engine power, the noise level in the airplane will increase to the point that you won't hear any calls unless you turn up your volume control. Experienced pilots make it a habit to increase their volume just prior to takeoff, thereby eliminating the chance of missing an important call. Here's a transmission that pilots in slow aircraft will sometimes hear immediately after takeoff.
Souls have been aging slowly. My body keeps aging fast. I wasn't made to be here. I wasn't built to last. Can you rearrange my mind?
Get no pads.
American gladiators. Watch this. Shut up. Go back to bed, America. Here's American gladiators. Here is 56 channels of it. Watch these pituitary retards bang their fucking skulls together and congratulate you on living in the land of freedom. Here you go, America. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.
Do you get enough head?
Procedures. Go. Inco.
Go.
FAO.
We are go.
Network.
Go.
Recovery.
Go.
Capcom.
We're go fly.
Everybody wants your body, so let's check. Check. Let's check. Check. Let's check. 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 Let's check. So let's check. So let's check. Let's check. Let's check.
Show you how a true G party.
With a little bit.
Let me show you how a true G party.
With a little bit.
and our house music, and house music, and house music, and house music, house music, house music. And in the house you understand there is a keeper, and in this house the keeper is Jack.
We'll show you sing, we'll show you sing, we'll buy you
level in the airplane will increase to the point that you won't hear any calls unless you turn up your volume control. Experienced pilots make it a habit to increase their volume just prior to takeoff, thereby eliminating the chance of missing an important call. Here's a transmission that pilots in slow aircraft will sometimes hear immediately after takeoff.
Time after time, you force me blind to solve the crimes I've locked within me, building up the kid inside, but I'm worlds behind. Time after time, you force me blind to solve the crimes I've locked within me. Desperate lines have earned me time, but I'm worlds behind. Entranced as the careless kind.
can we turn it back on? Do you still drive a silver Mustang? Does it still have Texas plates? If I called you, would you answer? Is your number still the same? When you think back on the summer, do you get chills at 2 feet? When you think back on the winters, do you miss my body heat? If we're loving on forever, got to let you go. If we get back together, got to let me know. Cause it's heading down to the wire, down the wire. Cause it's heading down to the wire. Lights went off, can we turn it back on? Turn it back on, 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 turn it back on. Lights went off, can we turn it back? Turn it back, turn it back, turn it back, turn it back. Lights went off, can we turn it back on? Off, can we turn it back? Pictures we took in London, can't erase them from my phone. Every moment was a movie, now the days go by so dull. When I think back on the summer, got nostalgia in my veins. When I think back on the winter, I regret asking for space, yeah. Lights went off, can we turn them back on? If we're loving on forever, got to let you go. If we get back together, got to let me know. Cause it's getting down to the wire, down the wire. Cause it's getting down to the wire. Lights went off, can we turn them back on? Turn them back on, 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 turn them back on. Lights went off, can we turn them back? Turn them back, turn them back, turn them back, turn them back, turn them back. Lights went off, can we turn them back on?
And now you're probably waiting for... Fuck it.
depths of my soul, strumming on my heartstrings as the echo makes my heart whole. My wanderlust spirit indulges in the sweet melodies where minds are free, souls are neutral, and love is without measure. My universe is painted with vivid colors. A song is the brush. Blessed are my ears. Blessed are my ears. Blessed are my ears. Blessed are my ears. Channels of the ever-reverberating channel. Strings to sunrise dimensions. Feel the flow through this vibe. Open your soul to the energy that flows within. Imagine yourself above a cloud, traveling to another world. But this time throughout dimensions of the music you're hearing. if I could see your face once more, I could die a happy girl, I'm sure. When you said your last goodbye, I died a little bit inside, and I lay in tears in bed all night, alone without you by my side. But if you loved me, why'd you leave me? Take my body, take my body, and all I wanted, and all I needed, to find somebody, I'll find somebody like you. Like you.
tell me how you feel. Tell me what you need. Just tell me how you feel. And let it all just rain on me. Let it all just rain on me. Let it all just rain on me. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let it all just rain on me.
Seems I can't deny. Some days just don't feel right. I think I feel much better at night. Seems I can't deny. Some days just pass me by. You know I think I feel much better at night. Seems I can't deny. Some days just don't feel right. I think I feel much better at night. Seems I can't deny. Some days just pass me by. You know I think I feel much better at night. Regular shit loses. Don't get abused, kid. Find you at the Covenant house holding your mouth. Boom. It's just method. Accelerate the flow. Pass me a Volvo while tickling your Volvo all the way live. Ever since birth, pull up to the curb, tie me up and just swerve. All the way live. Everyday life. Live from Earth. Your hands from the dark side. All the way live. Everyday life. Broadcast where we see serious speed. All the way live. Everyday life. Live from Earth. Your hands from the dark side. All the way live. Everyday life. Broadcast where we see serious speed. All the way live. Everyday life. Live from Earth. Your hands from the
phone, your wallet, your time, your ideas. No barcode, no party, no ID, no beers. Your bank card, your license, your thoughts, your fears. No SIM card, no disco, no photo, not here. Your blood, your sweat, your passions, your bets, your profits, your time, your passions, your sex, your pills, your dance, your tears, your rap, your laughs, your power. We want your soul. Your life, your cash, your house, your phone. We want your soul. Your phone, your phone, your phone, your phone, your phone, your phone. We want your soul. Your habits, your past, your fears, your your schedule, your desktop, your details, your life. Show us your children, your photos, your home. Here, take credit, take insurance, take a loan, get a job, get a pension, get a haircut, get a suit, play in the lottery, play football, play the field, snort them suit. We'll show you sing, we'll show you food, we'll buy you drink, we'll pay your bill, we'll sell you crap, we'll charge you debt, we'll buy big guns, we'll front the cash. Your checkbook,
your essence, your sweat, your screams, your security, your sobriety,
Your innocence, your society, yourself, your place, your distance, your space. Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again.
You are free to do as we tell you. You are free.
Go back to bed, America.
Your government is
In control again.
Here's American Gladiators. Watch this.
Here's American Gladiators. Here is 56 channels of it. Watch these pituitary retards bang their fucking skulls together and congratulate you on living in the land of freedom. Here you go, America. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we tell you.
Your soul. We want your soul. We want your soul. We want your soul. We want your soul. We soul 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 your house, your phone, we want your soul. No trees, no dropouts, no gays, no lefties, no loonies, no opinions, nos, 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 no, 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 no. Your phone, your life, your cash, your phone, your life, your cash, your phone.